Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another scene of Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York. And today we start the scene at the Steps of Green, where Jacob has just done a certain ritual to determine the location of some kinfolk that have been reported missing alongside with 19 other people. Um, yeah, presumably they head to this location. Jacob?
Well, so his right only gave him the approximate location,
Exactly. So
but
there's
he
basically two
knows.
there's two
Pardon?
ways you can do this. You can either go to the house that you have an address of, or you can go to this location where you expect something, maybe.
The access tunnel, like the access point thing near the house,
Hmm.
and we're gonna go there because they're kind of a
I
higher
mean,
priority than a single.
okay.
I mean, what?
Um.
Yes.
So yes, you're going to go and follow where to the location of this rite of the questing stone you did,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to bring you in a general location. So you'll find yourself on a street in Washington Heights, somewhere in between two subway tunnels, and that's basically the location that your compass shown you to.
Okay. Um. The house that I have an address to. Where is that in relation to
Yes.
this place?
If you would check your Google Maps, you'd find that the house is approximately 10 minutes walking to the south of you.
Because I was given a fairly specific area, like some sort of access point to a maintenance room near that house, which is why I wanted to go.
There is the Jesus, sorry guys, I'm horribly underprepared. Um, so you want to go and find that access point
Yeah, that is the place I originally wanted to go. That's
because
the place I'm.
okay, because you didn't get like an exact location for that. It was just stated that it was close to the house. So if you go and start walking to this house, which is this kind of surprised it's actually a house, but hey, what do you have? Um, looks actually more like a fabric hall. What do you call this? A house?
Warehouse?
Yeah, it has the looks of a warehouse, but it's
Factory?
definite. Dude, you can run the scene if you want to. I apologize, my English isn't great.
Just trying to help. Jesus.
Warehouse, at least abandoned building that is definitely the address that you got given. And if you want to, you can roll me intelligence streetwise to find the access tunnel.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Anyone can do that, by the way, of course. But yeah,
I
because
have
I presume Jacob has
17.
explained to everyone what's going on.
Okay. Oh, I only get one success. Wow.
Give it a shot. Sorry, I too was not prepared. Gotta get to my character sheet.
Yeah, no successes.
Almost there.
Take your time. Take your time. I'm trying
Almost there.
two pictures that I'm sure I had somewhere, but can't seem to find right now. But oh well.
Uh,
did I just not?
That's 2 successes, 3 if my intelligence specialty comes to play.
Which was again?
Scholarly.
Mm, no, unless you've studied subway tunnels during your your educational years, I'd say no.
You're
Um,
good. Yeah.
So together you basically have 4 successes. So you walk a little bit around, and then Jacob's like, "So I guess the subway goes right under here," and then Kolya is like, "Okay, if we cross the corner here, that might look like it's not leading to much." And Sam is basically walking around the corner that Kolya pointed to, and yeah, you guys will find like a wall with a door that says no entrance allowed, and has like a sign is signed basically by the New York subway tunnel maintenance group.
Um,
Ha.
cool. Any cameras?
Mm,
This is important.
Perception alertness.
A success.
A success. Ooh, again. Oh, sorry, I'm throwing stuff that shouldn't be thrown.
3.
Okay. You see a camera, and Sam, you can see the camera as well. Collier as well, of course. Sam, you'll see with your 3 successes that there's a camera, but it definitely looks to be broken.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? For your successes combined, if you study the camera, you study the door somewhat, looks like it has like signs of violence. It's like a metal door, but you can see scrapes past it. And if you look real close, there's like spots on it that you would say it might be rust, but upon closer inspection, might also be blood. Not a lot, but
Okay. Um, the door itself, are there any windows near it? If we look around, can we find another way in, or is this the only entrance?
Um, from this side, this is really just a brick wall in an alleyway. There's no windows. The door itself is made of metal. You don't see a doorknob or a like a keypad or something. This seems to be one of those doors that you need to have the knob and you need to twist it in the door to open it.
Yeah, I will. Jacob will just kind of. I don't know what the other guys are doing, but Jacob will kind of go up to the door and he will attempt to very carefully and slowly open it.
How?
Yeah.
Um, is there a handle?
It is a metal door. There's no keypad. There's no doorknob that you can see. There seems to be a hole in it where you can basically have like a hook-in doorknob that you can use to pull open the door. It's one of those takeaway doorknobs. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it does exist.
So there's a hole where you can place a hook in doorknob.
Yeah.
Okay. How many people are walking around where we're at? Like, I know we're in a kind of secluded area. but just outside it.
The alleyway itself is fairly secluded. Yeah. Not necessarily very steep. Or deep. I don't know. How many people are walking around? Well, there's the occasional bypasser. It's not incredibly busy, but it's not like there's no one passing by. So say like 2 or 3 persons a minute.
Yeah, Jacob could partially transform his hand into a claw to just grip the door and then just begin pulling it normally. And Jacob is no glasswalker law, so he can't ask Sam that question. So, here's a good question. Would I know about certain gifts that certain tribes would have, or would I need their specific lore instead of Gyro lore for that?
Depends on the level of the lore. Like the base first level lore, first level gifts are like fairly easily recognizable. If you go to like the level 5 gifts, that would require either
Okay.
very high difficulty Garu lore or tribal lore.
Also, forgive me if I'm making an assumption, Saskia, but would it be possible that if he's seen that gift in action before, that he'd know about it?
Of course.
Yeah, Jacob will just ask Sam then. How to put this? Can you open this door? I'd rather not have to tear it down. I heard your tribe has a thing for machines and mechanisms. I know the more I know for doors, like there's a thing for it that's fairly common.
I'm afraid that's something of a more experienced Garu than myself.
Okay. I guess we're just going to have to tear this door down. All right. Jacob will create a claw out of his hand. He'll try and keep it secluded. And he'll basically use that to grip the door and... Actually, no, he'll try and push it first.
First of all, your transformation, partial transformation.
No, he'll try and push the door first, because if it's push to enter, then all of this is unnecessary.
It's not push to enter.
God damn it. Could I just use the hole to kind of pull on, like hold on to that and grip on that and try and pull?
The hole is like millimeter, so your pinky might fit into it somewhat if you push real hard.
That's not very helpful.
Gotta get that strength 4 pinkies.
Yeah.
I already have strength 4 pinkies. I need strength 5 pinkies for this. Yeah, I think the only way we're getting in then is to just tear it open. I'll try and do it subtly.
I mean, if you want to, I can give you a, or at least you and Kolya a wits roll for something.
I get 4 successes, 5 if my specialty applies.
My awesome wits pool. I get 1 success.
Okay. That's not a bad wits pool.
So, what you remember is that the guy you interrogated, Hank, mentioned that they brought the people to the house before they went down. So perhaps.
But now I have to burn my exit strategy early to get the girl
I mean, you don't have to. You can still pull it open. It's up to you. But both of you, all 3 of you would know this is a wooden or sorry, a metal door.
Yeah, I'd rather
to
not go
open.
loud. You're right. We can try the girl. We need to get her out anyway, so. And I already have an exit vehicle to bring her to the secure location, so. We'll just go with that.
Okay.
Foiled by a door. God damn it. Yeah, so we'll go to the house instead.
Okay.
Where's the house?
So you're walking around this fence, finally going to the entrance of the fence, which really just is a big hole in the fence. And you walk up to the door.
Are there people walking by the door?
No, there's literally a fence with no trespassing placed around his house.
Oh. And is it as torn up as it looks in the overlay?
Yep.
Are there glass still in the windows?
There's still some glass in the windows, yeah.
I would like to roll for skyscraper vision.
What did you just start saying? But yeah, sure.
Got dangerously close to the word sex.
Right?
So,
I was like, oh, so that's what you're doing with your gift. Uh-huh. Peeker.
I'm a Galliard. We use our gifts to get laid.
Fair enough.
So let me pull up the rules right here. It's a gnosis roll. It says difficulty 6. And the ST may require me to roll an additional perception alertness.
Meh.
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 2, 6,
We're not going to make this very complicated, I hope.
Sam tries to be discreet about it. Like he kind of finds a good space to like hide his face while he does this. It doesn't matter. Shit.
You hit your face too well.
Should have hit it that way.
So, how are you guys going to approach the house? Just going to barge up, or are you going to go stealthy? Please feel free to describe.
Sam is going to paraglide in.
Okay, paraglider. Actually, before Sam goes in, Jacob will ask, Sam, can you set up a mind link with us real quick? Is that doable?
Another skill I don't possess. My apologies, Jacob Raya.
Okay, then we're probably all going to want to stick together. Yeah, let's just go in through the broken windows. Faster, quieter, right?
And yeah, Sam nods to that sentiment and asks, "Are there any Are there any restrictions on forms for the time being?"
Once we're safely inside, you can take whatever form you want. I mean, we're kind of cut off from everywhere else right now. I mean, there's a broken ass fence surrounding this place, so it should be isolated from everybody else. As for what's inside, it's a well, formerly Glasswalker can Now Spiral King got dragged along with her traitor brother. There might be others, and I know she's been coerced into cooking something that she probably doesn't even understand what she's cooking, but is something very horribly wormish, and she has been, or the spirals have been feeding it to the hostages, or some of them. The Sparkin I want alive, because of a prior arrangement. Other than that, everybody else is fair game, so long as they're not actually a hostage. Hostages have passed through this building. There may be more here. And actually, just a quick OC question: have there been any more kidnappings since I've gone on this thingy-majig? Since I've gone on this, from my initial investigation to this mission.
Let me see. Wow. Yeah.
Whole bunch of them.
Wow. Okay, they've been busy.
They've been busy.
Holy shit! That's over 30 people. Wow. That's bad. That's surprised not bringing in like the FBI in this now. Fucking hell.
Odds or evens, by the way, Chris.
I'll say evens. Okay.
Wow.
Holy shit! Yeah, get out the good early.
I'd like those 10s, please. Well, I got one, I guess.
Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, 10 people have been missing.
Okay. Yeah, Jacob will he'll just say hostages have been passed through here before, and an additional 10 people have been missing ever since I started my investigation, so there may be some inside the building. But if there are, I can freely detect any and all of them. I have a gift that can sift out supernaturals and the like. So yeah. Let's just make our way in and get this over with.
Okay. How are you going to approach?
We're gonna, well, I think Jacob just said we'd all stealth through the broken windows, because going through the front door seems a bit on the nose.
Very well, then roll me dex stealth.
Ooh, 5 successes. Jacob is the knight.
One success.
Well,
I'm the
you say
dust.
stealth?
The Shadow Lord is the knight, kind of.
He is the the late afternoon.
He's
He's dusk.
he's 5 p.m.
Aw,
His
I
tea
like
time.
5 p.m.
His tea time.
Okay.
Sam is 6 p.m.
Okay. And now I need to make one more check. Robbie, odds or evens?
Ooh, odds.
Oh wait, that's unfair. Oh well, okay, you're fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, you move to the building. There are no screams or sounds. No look, get them! Anything. Everything is silent. Everything is as it should be, or is it? Bum bum bum.
Okay. Jacob.
The windows, by the way, if you would go like to a window, there are definitely cracks enough in like the windows that you could get through, but there is a lot of like glass shards there. So I would want to ask you if you really go through the window to roll me dex athletics, just standard diff, but to avoid getting glass or breaking more glass.
I get 2 successes.
Okay.
Oh,
I failed.
Okay.
I don't botch, I just failed.
Exactly. Robbie?
Uh, so it's is it? You said it's a broken window.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. Can I use something on my person to just kind of like smooth that shit out, break it the rest of the way before I go in?
Yes, you can. Um,
Oh wait, we're stealthing. Oh, of course. Yeah.
yeah.
That would be a bit of a problem, wouldn't it? Okay. Boom.
You didn't need that, dude. I mean, Sam glides past the glass shards like, like oil. And Jacob follows as well. Kolya, you start to get in pretty well, but then your pants kind of stay stuck on like a shard of glass that's sticking out, and I would like for you to soak me 1d10 because you get a scratch. Nothing too fancy, like
I'll be real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
oh dear.
Soak.
You soak it, of course. So yeah, and because you didn't botch, it's not like it's gonna make a whole lot of noise. So the three of you are inside the building. It is a lowly lit, empty warehouse that you find yourself in. The room that you're in now, of course, is empty, else you wouldn't sneak in here. And seems to be, yeah, like a former office or something. Like it's been stripped clean of any furniture or anything really. It looks like it's been abandoned for about, say, 5 to 8 years. There's dust, like, kind of on the floors, but yeah, this room itself is pretty clean and empty. Apart, well, not clean, but empty. It smells like pee.
Who's pee?
I mean, oh
I will
god,
use my intelligence primal urge or perception primal urge to identify the pee.
it's not yours, nor is it Jacob's, nor is it Kolya's.
Uh-huh. So it's not one of us doing the kidnappings. Yeah. Can we investigation or alertness to see if there's anything hidden fancy about the room?
Um, sure you can.
Do you have a preference on what role that should be?
Um, you know what? You can give me both roles, and I'll just tell you some shit.
Alrighty.
For anyone who wants, really.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. On your investigation, you know what? Yeah, you got 4 successes out of that. You uh walk around the room, and the more you get to the far corner of the room, the more there's a scent of pee, and starts to mix somewhat with blood and with some substance that you really can't place. It smells real foul, almost as if something was rotting. Sort of sick, sweetly scent of rot, but it's It's only very subtly present, and you only just smelled it because you went to that corner that obviously has been used to, well, as an impromptu bathroom. Uh, because you also find some other shit there, like yeah, shit. Um, what you do find there is you find a note, like a tiny card, a business card. Um, and on the business card there is a name, address, and phone number, which I will give to you after the scene because I have to make up that shit.
Sure, absolutely.
um, yeah, that apparently must have dropped out of someone's pocket while they were taking a leak.
Jacob's also made an investigation roll. That's good.
Yeah, you find the same shit as Sam.
Business card.
You both find that business card, and yeah, there is this has been used as a bathroom. This room.
This place looks gross.
But Jacob, you actually recognize that sickly sweet rotting smell. That's like vaguely there, because it's the same smell that hung around in the park.
Oh, okay. Smells like high bridge at midnight. Jacob kind of like smirks as if that's a funny joke. He'll begin following and looking for signs of life, and I think as he begins to head deeper into the building now, he's going to enter Krenos because he's sufficiently isolated from people and we're expecting bad things.
Okay. Make me a perception alertness before you go.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody can make that.
I get 4 successes. I'm going really well.
Perception alertness.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
What's with this dice roller? Wow.
Don't worry, wait till we get to combat. Things will change.
Okay, so all of you get 4 successes. Jeez, wow. So before you really open the door, outside of the door, a little bit further into the building, you hear a almost sort of metallic sound of a radio. It's playing some, just some radio station. There's some pop music. You can also hear, like, because you all got crazy successes, you can hear a person walking around. But there are more people present. There's a woman's voice, and she seems to be talking to people. They do not reply, so she might just be talking to thin air. But so yeah, it's one person that you hear walking around and talking, and there's a radio, and it's all from like a little bit further into the building.
Okay. We'll continue to sneak up to this area and keeping our eyes and ears sharp.
Has enough time passed to where you'd allow me to retry using skyscraper vision at this point?
Sure.
Okay. At this point, I do want to target that area where the sound is coming from, if I may.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
It's at least one.
Okay. So basically, it allows you to see, to look from the windows into the area, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's within like one city block of area,
Mhm.
but like I said, he is trying to pinpoint a location.
Yeah. Okay. So when you focus on that sound and like the radio, the woman's voice, the footsteps, what you will see is a room similar to the one that you're in right now, except there's more windows that are like not broken. There are chairs, actually quite a lot of them, although some definitely seem to be broken, some don't have a back anymore. Um, there's a simple kitchen block. There is like mattresses on the floor, and on the what the fuck?
Guns.
Okay, so on the there's not there's well actually yeah, there's on the kitchen there's something cooking. There's some sort of a black waft coming from it. It's not smoke. It's not like it's burning, but it's just the steam of that comes from it seems to be almost tarish. Um, there is a gun on that kitchen block lying there. Next to the radio, there's a cell phone there. On the chairs and on the mattresses, four on the chairs, five on the mattresses, are people sitting and laying down. They're bound, they're gagged, and there is one woman, which I will pull up. This woman is sort of walking around, sometimes stirring in the kitchen, in the pots that's on the fire, and sometimes pouring a little bit of it in a glass, and then going to the people that are sitting on the chairs, pulling a gag away and making them drink it. The people all look like they've been subdued with something. They're awake. Well, not all of them. Those on the mattresses are definitely not awake. Um, those on the chairs are awake, kind of staring emptily into the room. This woman doesn't seem to have much of an expression on her face as well. And her movements seem to be close to mechanical, like very sluggish, slow, but determined.
Mhm.
And that's what you see.
And yeah, Sam will share this aloud. He says, small things at first. Phone on the counter, gun, cooking, something dark, black smoke, feeding it to them.
There are other people in the building.
Yes, where the sound came from.
Do you have a head
There's
count? Sorry.
sorry. Yeah. Aside from the woman, how many quote unquote space cadets do we have?
You got four people sitting on chairs, five lying down on mattresses, and a woman, so 10 total.
Yeah. And yeah, he says as much.
So that'd be one, two. Sorry. How much again? I feel like I
Four.
bought numbers, even though you told me.
She says, there's the woman, four in chairs, and five laying on mattresses.
Oh no, it's 10. I'm just bad at math. How did I become this bad at math? Um, 10 people. Okay. All right. Most of them probably hostages.
They seemed spaced out, as if whatever she's feeding them is doing something to their minds.
Wouldn't surprise me. It's one of the more common things I see from forces allied of the worm at this point. All right. I'll see if I can identify the kin. If there's any gar any well, you won't say gar. If there are any spirals hiding amongst the hostages, and then we'll head in and clean up and see if we can find all that bloody doorknob. All good?
Hmm.
Alright. Jacob will walk up to the door. Is it a door?
I mean, there's a door in the room that you're standing in right now, yeah?
I'm walking up to where I'm following the sound of the metal radio
Okay.
and
Yeah, there's
and
also a door.
Okay. Is there like a keyhole I can look for or anything?
There's a window in the door.
Oh,
And
cool.
yeah, you basically see this.
She looks miserable. Does she actually look miserable?
Well, like I said, she looks like, yeah, she does look miserable, but she also, seems half spaced out as well, sluggish movements, yeah, it doesn't seem to be quite there.
Okay. I'm going to use Sen of the True Form. I'm not going to roll for it because I can detect kinfolk, humans, and wills automatically. Unless you do want me to roll for it. Just think, actually,
No, 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 no.
I can botch, so I should roll. Because I can botch this check.
That would be hilarious.
I don't. And detect humans, kinfolk, and Garu, but nothing else.
Okay. There's 9 humans, 1 kinfolk.
Okay, that's good.
Is it the lady?
Oh!
Bop, bop, bop.
Jacob thinks for a moment. He just considers very briefly how to go about this in such a way that the cops won't think he's a fucking lying piece of shit when he's done here. um, and shit. If he goes in, there's gonna be mass panic because Krynos. But there is the possibility that there are enemies nearby.
You did notice, by the way, because I don't know if you caught that in the description that I gave to Sam, that the 9 normal humans are bound and gagged.
Hmm. Delirium is only so effective, though. Otherwise, I'll have to walk. I'll have to walk out, re-enter human form, and then that can work. Okay, Jacob will just. Yeah, you see, Jacob spends a few seconds thinking, and he'll say, "I think what we do is we grab the kinfolk, get out. I have a vehicle waiting for either her or the hostages. It's being driven by my kin. So we bring the girl out, then I come back in hominid form, and I play curious cop and say I found a bunch of hostages.
And well, what do you want us to do?
He thinks for a moment. Depends. You have a cop badge?
God damn it! I brought people with me. Ugh.
Damn it. In which case, it may be worth just investigating the rest of the area. I mean, it would be a hell of a time explaining why you two are with me, to be honest. Oh, no, you could, no, I know how to work you into this. You could be the people who reported this. I think that
Sam,
works. I think that works.
Sam nods, concerned bystander that didn't leave the scene, and against your orders, came in anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm also a rebel. He puts on like that. I'm a rebel.
I think that works. And a reporter, yeah. That's also an angle. Yeah, I think we just run the fact your bystanders that reported it.
You were doing a photo shoot with Kolya.
Yeah. One of you is doing a photo shoot, one of you reported it.
No,
Whatever.
that's
Pardon?
that's my last PC.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, we'll just run with that then, and we'll, okay. Okay, I'm gonna hit Kronos and enter this door. Sorry, enter this room. You'll come with, just in case. There could still be enemies I haven't noticed.
Should we be in Krynos as well?
Whatever form you think is best for the situation. I'd recommend Krynos, Glaber, or Hispo. And then as soon as we get the girl out, we just re-enter in Homid. And I'll say, oh look, a bunch of hostages. That was fucking weird. Looks like I hit gold. Yada yada. We wing it from there. I can deal with the rest of the police shit. It's just the initial statement. Everything else is fine. So yeah, let's go.
Julio just cocks his gun, takes down the safety. I'm doing this mob style.
Sam will shift to Krynos.
So, Kolya, do you shift into another form, or are you staying in Homid?
Staying in Hamid.
Go Krynos.
Hey, it's fine. You can stay in Homid.
I've got a gun. I can do more damage with the gun than claws.
So, you storm into the room.
Jacob's gonna storm into the room in Krynos. He'll open the door though and try not to smash it down because he doesn't want to leave too much evidence of forced entry, even if this place is a complete, even if this place is a pigsty, and it probably wouldn't matter that much anyway.
It probably wouldn't. This door has a normal handle, so you can just open it up. There's no lock on it whatsoever. It opens outwards, so towards you. And yeah, as you storm in, the woman screams and will go for the gun.
Cool. I want to knock her unconscious.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in Krynos both of you would be faster, so yeah, like.
Yeah, do you want to roll initiative and make a combat?
We
or...
really don't need to make this combat, guys. She is kinfolk.
Okay.
She's not that fast. And yeah, you knock her out without problems.
Okay. Yep. Jacob will head on out with her, and once he's out, he will he'll quickly shift the Homid. He'll make sure her hands are where he can see them, and make sure she's unarmed. He'll quickly, and then he's going, and then as he's kind of carrying her, he's going to text his kinfolk who are in the van. Make sure you come in to make sure they come in unseen. So when there's a lull in public traffic, and but I mean walk traffic, not necessarily cars, people in general, and to bind her and take her to where Hank is and secure her there, and that'll be the text he gives them.
Okay. And while you're doing that, what are the rest doing?
Sam relaxes to Hamid and plays rock, paper, scissors with Kolya.
Yeah, Kolya's gonna give Sam the side eye and just like lowers his gun, but still keeps on high alert because fuck knows what might crawl out of the woodwork.
Does
So
she
there
have
is
this? Does she have this doorknob on her, by the way?
no.
Okay, that's good.
No,
That makes it
it's
easier.
the kitchen block, which has a couple of drawers. There's a gun on the table, there's a radio, there's the cooking pots, and there are 9 people who are now looking very scared.
Oh yeah, no, he wouldn't relax in front of the people. Is it cool if he just like swipes the phone, roars, and then steps outside?
Of course. They're now looking extra scared. And yeah. Does anyone want to investigate, or we just gonna wait till Jacob gets back?
Yeah,
It'll probably only take a few minutes, but yeah, you can.
In a few minutes, they can do a sweep of the room if they want.
You can do actions.
yeah. Sam will leave the room to Kolya, and he'll in the next room over, he'll relax to Hamid and start peeping through the phone.
Okay. On the phone, there are no texts or anything. There are a few phone numbers in there, um, which are indicated by numbers. So there's number 1, there's number 2, there's number 3, and there is one name which is Hank.
Mhm. He'll commit these to memory. Anything else worthy of note on there?
It's just this. It's like this. It's not even a smartphone, so it's one of those brick Nokias.
Gotcha. All right. So that's what Sam spends his time doing.
Okay, and Kolya.
Kolya's just gonna look around the room. Anyone that makes a sudden move or more movement than they should gets a gun pointed at them.
They can't really move, and they're all gagged. Like some of them are making like oh sounds, but some of them are crying because there were just 2 very scary people there that they now kind of start to wonder what happened.
Yeah, any sudden noise gets a gun pointed at it. Because for all he knows, he's in a fucking black spiral den. Never know who's gonna show up.
And after a few minutes, Jacob will return.
All right. Well, I got her in the van. I actually won't say. He won't say that. He won't say that because now he is playing. He is playing cop man.
Captain Clay, cop extraordinaire of the New York Force.
I am totally a competent police captain. You guys. I am doing my job, and there's a reason why I am a police captain.
Cop Man 5, cooking up the bad stuff.
Yeah, that. Jacob kind of, Jacob's got his like hand on his hip holster, and he's walking down the hall, the corridor, and he goes to this room, and he walks on in.
Yeah.
And he will feign surprise at these people, and he'll actually begin organizing the scene proper. He'll be like, whoa, we need to secure the scene. He'll kind of goad Collier to take a step back.
Collier's gonna put the safety back on his gun and like shove the gun somewhere out of sight, but still on hand.
And yeah, Jacob will call it in. He'll actually, before he does, he'll sweep the room for whatever this bloody doorknob handle thing is.
Okay.
Wherever it is, it might be here.
Roll me investigation.
I do actually have specialty in crime scene, so.
Well, that will apply.
He'll also begin tending to the hostages as well. He'll kind of begin looking at he'll begin kind of examining them. He doesn't have any medical skill whatsoever, so it's neither here nor there. I get 7 successes.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, you sweep the room. There's not much sweeping in the room. The only thing that's interesting is the kitchen block. You open a couple of drawers. Hey, look, there's the doorknob. And yeah, there's this stinky black substance that sort of looks like a tar, but then more fluid.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, Jacob's not going to touch out the 10-foot pole because that is gross.
Yeah, it's definitely gross.
And then he'll he'll call it in. He'll say he got a report from one of those 2 guys. And about a suspicious activity in the area, and he went to investigate. He found this broken down building, which obviously isn't habitable. He went in looking to see if it was to see what the activity was, and he found the hostages. He's currently tending to the hostages. One of the witnesses was present when he entered. Against what Jacob told him to do. Although he won't be pressing that. And yeah, that's basically what he says. And he's got 9 individuals, and he'll probably start IDing them because the people who were kidnapped obviously will be will be named, and they probably have some form of identification on them.
Their wallets are all missing.
Okay. Okay, they don't, so he won't ID them unless there is another way to ID them. If he's paying any attention to the missing persons, though, he will probably be able to visually ID them, matching them up to photos from what he saw when he was looking for when he was looking at the missing persons list. And these people keep disappearing. Oh, look, it's that guy from yesterday.
Yeah, it's like that. You don't necessarily, because you don't have eidetic memories, or you can't really be like, oh, this is first name, last name, blah blah blah, works at this and that. No, but you can definitely say like, I recognize these people from like photos of the
yeah,
past
and he'll say they're gagged and bound. They're clearly hostages. He doesn't necessarily, and he's not going to say, I don't know why they're here in particular, but
okay. They will basically send like police and ambulance. They'll be there in 10 minutes, and yeah, please stand by.
Okay. Yeah, Jacob will encourage everyone to get out of the building because EMS will be here in 10 minutes.
Mm, most of these people are like pretty heavily sedated. They don't really, they can't
Oh
really
yeah, no,
stand.
Jacob will. Jacob won't. No. Jacob's saying that to Collier and Sam if they're not already out because he doesn't want them to be pulled aside by the police because that would be bad for them.
Hmm.
And Jacob will see. Let's see if we can find the other hostages in the next 10 minutes. As he's like when he's out of earshot of the hostages. Shit. No, he won't say that because he has to say bye to hostages, and they'll. Shit. Okay. I'm making this confusing for myself.
Yeah, you do.
Mhm.
Can I just go and come back? They're sedated. I'll be fine. I'll just
mean,
say I'll sweeping the rest of the building. It's fine.
you can definitely sweep the rest of the building.
No, I'm saying that'll be my claim to the police as to why I might not be there when they get there.
Okay.
Sweeping the area.
You're basically told to stay with the hostages. Like the person on the other side sounds a little bit like, why the fuck would you leave hostages alone? Like, dude, are you
Okay, I won't tell them
serious?
that. I won't tell them that. It's just if they find me not there. But okay, yeah, then I'll shit. I'll hand off the doorknob to I'll say Collier.
Mm-hmm.
And say shit. I'm sorry for the delay here. This actually went a bit too smoothly. But yeah, I'll be with the door with you in like fucking 15 minutes. Actually,
Collier takes the knob, pockets it, gets the fuck out of there, and towards the door.
Take the knob.
Take it.
Wow. Okay, yeah, you
Take that spiral knob.
You're
boy.
not the swan.
Uh, so, yeah, the two of you get to the door. Are you gonna go in?
You mean the three of us?
No, because Jacob is staying with the hostages, as far as I believe.
I have to stay at the hostages until the EMS get there. As soon as the EMS get there, and I say, "Yo, all you guys who are now here, this is your operation because this isn't my district." He'll fuck off.
Sam does not feel comfortable going into the Viper's Den with their biggest dick just on spot.
Yeah, Collier's just gonna wait because there's no point in going. Like, there's no point in splitting the party.
Yeah, and it's not like they're under any pressure.
Sam,
Jacob, would you like to roll me your manipulation? Sorry, go on. Robbie, you go first.
I was just going to make the offhanded comment of Sam. Sam has begun to study the Sept of the Green history, and when one powerful person stays in one place and the others do something else, people die. No interest in doing that.
Whatever. It's weird. That's just such a strange trend in the recent
I
history
do
of
not
Isn't
know
it?
what I do not know what you're talking about.
Isn't it?
I think you do, Saskia. I'm going to spend willpower on this roll because I have 2 dots of manipulation and 1 dot of subterfuge. So I'm going to spend a
Intimidation.
willpower. And I get 3 successes.
On?
The manipulation subterfuge roll to lie my ass off and get the fuck out of here and rejoin the rest of the group.
I mean, yes, you can lie your fucking ass off, but they still are going to pressure you that you should file the report. So please roll me manipulation, intimidation, to basically tell them, back off. I'm a fucking captain, and I do what I want, and I will file a report when I'm done.
God, you're making me spend a lot of willpower here.
If you had listened in the first place or waited,
I did listen and wait.
I didn't ask you to roll subterfuge. You did that of your own accord.
Are you...
Mhm.
Wait, what? I thought you told me to roll manipulation subterfuge.
I told you to roll manipulation, intimidation.
Oh, wait, so you didn't want me to roll subterfuge?
I did not want you to roll subterfuge.
Oh, I thought you did. Sorry, I probably
Nope.
thought,
No,
I
you-
misheard you horribly. In which case, you
Literally.
can avoid that roll.
Literally, what happened was, Chris, you said, "Well, I have 2 dots of this and 1 dot of this, and I'm going to spend a
I
willpower." And here's my
completely,
roll.
I deluded myself. Wow, this is
did.
I projected hard. This is man, this psychology lecture going on right now.
It's scary.
Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
weird, man. I'm taking back control. Okay, well, I'm gonna do the intimidation now. Oh God, how many dots I have in that? And maybe not jump the gun on Saskia. I'm sorry, Saskia. But okay, here we go. Everything is fine. I got the successes. Leave me alone, weird cop people.
Yeah, I mean, you got 2 successes, so yeah, they do look kind of like they want to object, but they're then decided might
He's
be
like-
better not to anger the big bad police captain that looks kind of scary right now.
Yeah, he's like, look, I'll get it done, but I gotta follow up on a lead right now. Damn it.
Okay, and yeah, within 15 minutes you will arrive at said door.
Well, that's that clusterfuck dealt with. Sorry. Fucking hell. All right, let's get this door open.
Kolya pulls out the knob, shoves it in. This is sounding weirder and weirder. Twists it at the end and pushes down hard on it.
Yep.
Try getting that picture out of your brain now.
Yeah. uh, one cop, 2. Well, never mind. So yeah, you can definitely pull open the door now. There's a slight, as you do so, because it's still metal, but it's not as loud as when you would have trashed it down.
That's good.
And there's a very small hallway, and then immediately behind, at the back of said hallway, there's a staircase going down.
Gone out.
Jacob will head on down.
Okay. You go down, down, deeper down.
Sam's going home.
Sam.
Fuck this, I'm out of here. And you enter the tunnels of the subway. It seems like this is sort of a emergency exit, which is why there was not really a way to get in besides having the special knob. But there was definitely a way out, because you only need to push open the door from the inside.
Basically a fire exit.
Yeah, that. And yeah, you can all make me a perception alertness based on smell.
Ooh, 1 success only. But still succeeding.
One.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, one of us has to be the bloodhound here.
Yeah. 1 success. All
By our
around.
powers combined, we smell shit.
I mean, you smell subway smells, which is definitely not the most pleasant. But what you also smell here is again that sweet rotting scent. It seems to be sort of, if you would follow your nose, you'd go a little bit to the north in this tunnel.
They're cooking down here too.
Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm uncovering some sort of ultra fucked up drug bust.
Mm,
And yeah, Jacob will just follow descent.
okay. And you're following the sand. Well, luckily there's only one way in and one way out of a tunnel. It's not really multiple ways you can walk. So you continue to follow the sand deeper into the tunnel. Tunnel does seem to be not a very frequently used one. And you don't really need to go that far until you basically find a side track that leads into another tunnel. That's seemingly never being used over the past 10 years. There's webs hanging everywhere, there's rats scurrying around. And you basically enter what seems to be either a maintenance place or maybe just a place where you can park the subway for one reason or another. And from there you can start hearing noises.
What kind of noises?
Screams.
Oh shit, that's bad. I'm a hurry.
Kind of noises. Bleep, bloop, 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 doo-doo-doo, boop, 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 beep, boop, beep, boop, boop-dee-doo.
That's
That
really
would be
fucking
funny.
bad.
They're
you're
torturing
screaming in
people
the
and
distance.
playing Nintendo? That's a double crime.
Right?
Yeah.
And maybe they're
Mamma
torturing you by
mia!
playing Nintendo.
Even Nintendo is not safe from the worm.
You shall play this console now.
Welcome to the Glasswalkers, gentlemen.
It seems to be coming from a little further in into this maintenance area. It's very dim lit, so it's kind of dark at the back. You can't really see how far this particular tunnel continues. How are you going in?
Considering we're hearing screams, I feel like that's a good indicator to shift to a violent, a form of utmost violence.
Glabro.
You can definitely do so if you want to.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
You will go to Glabro?
I'll go to Krenos.
Yeah, go to Kratos.
And what does Kalia do?
Stays in Hamid.
Okay.
I'm not risking my ass for just one extra dot index.
And
Fair enough.
keep looking to soak ag. And 3 dots in stam and 4 dots in string. Never mind.
This is the only
Yeah,
time I'm
because-
kind of not squishy.
Yeah, because I actually need extra strength to pull the trigger.
Yeah, you do. You need all that. You need all that and muscle strength right there.
I need stamina because my feelings are vulnerable.
Aww.
Yippee. Aw.
Aww.
Anywho,
Anywho,
we move along the subway tunnels.
okay.
Sound of the screaming.
And I'm gonna make a Dex Athletics roll. Sorry, Dex Alertness roll. Why do I say Dex? Perception Alertness. God.
I have no problem with a dex alertness roll.
Someone is doing interpretive dance. There's someone in the building.
Oh, I don't see anything.
Are you doing a Dex Athletics? God damn it!
Anyone made that as well.
I'm giving up.
Oh, cool. We all get 5 successes on our perception.
Fine. You're rolling perception alertness. That's cool. I was gonna say that. I was saying that I am rolling perception alertness.
Okay, yeah, we can stealth that.
I don't know.
Diluting.
Wow.
Do you
Well,
want me? Do
this
you
guy
want me to
doesn't see
contest that roll?
shit.
Do you want me to use my stealth to
Well, this
contest?
guy fails, so unless you botch, he doesn't see shit. So don't worry.
Okay, I'm not really the knight, but this person basically makes it as if I am. So there you go.
All right. Well, you don't really need to, and no one really needs to roll because this guy doesn't see shit. But if you want to roll, if you're going
Could
to go
botch.
into this stealthy, that would be nice if there would be a stealth roll. Wow.
Oh yeah, Sam is the knight.
Okay.
Krynos Knight.
Collier, are you gonna roll stealth or are you? Okay.
That is a fail.
It is. Luckily, this guy failed his perception roll as well. So, um, yeah,
I'm a mobster.
like
I don't need to be the knight.
you don't need to be the knight. You're a mobster. You belong here. Yeah, Jacob, Sam, you two do see your partner in crime here, being somewhat obvious in trying to be stealthy.
Bloody
Tirim,
chloroform.
tirim, 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 tirim,
He does his
tirim.
own theme music.
Yeah, he's just humming to himself, like lackadaisically. Like it's not that he's not. It's not that he's failing. He just doesn't care.
They can't see you if you tiptoe.
Collier is used to these kind of environments. This doesn't scare him.
Yeah, it's weird that he's used
So
to being in the middle of a subway system. There you go. These things happen.
okay, these things happen. As you walk on, you start to see a little light in the distance, as if someone has set up like these very bright lights that you can bring to like a building place of construction area. Um, and as you start to crawl closer and closer, you start to hear more and more screams. What you basically see is you see a oh god, how do you call that? A metro train. There's a train there. Um, Inside the train, you can see people, and you see again one person walking around. The people are tied to the train. Some of them inside, some of them outside, are basically hung up against the train, almost like it's like a decorative. I can't English anymore, people. What do you call it when you hang things on the ceiling, like for a birthday or something?
So typically just call it decorations.
Well, yeah.
They're streamers also, another thing.
Okay. Well, so they're hanging on the sides of the subway train, like decorations, and some of them are tied um, to the chairs inside. Around this train, you can see a guy walking. Um, he is with some red paint, painting symbols on the decorations, aka the people. You see this guy, by the way. He is smoking, and when you get up closer, you can see that um, apart from their chest, which still has skin, like on their arms, their legs, skin has been pulled off. They're bleeding. There's on the floor underneath the train, you can actually see a drainage system that will catch the blood that's dripping from these people and will send it to like a I should have prepared better in the sense that I know which words to use. A
Send it
hose,
to a hose,
like
yeah, to like
yeah,
piping.
piping. Thank you. There have been holes made in the feet of these people. Um, Toes have been cut off, or at least have been removed one way or another. You may hope that they've been cut off. And yeah, this guy is just walking around, is singing some sort of a tune, like a 50 50 style song, like maybe something from like the late Elvis area. He seems to be enjoying himself. The people are like screaming and whimpering. This place smells like blood and pee and gore, but most of all at this point, that again, that sweet, sick, rotting scent is kind of like hanging in the air.
I'm gonna focus my gun and aim at this motherfucker's head.
I'm gonna make a quick um, scent of true form roll.
Hmm.
To
I
the
get
tin.
I get
To
4
the,
successes, so I can detect everything from humans to kinfolk to werewolves. I
Hmm.
think I can detect literally every supernatural bar a very select few, and I can also detect 4 more for Mori with 4 successes.
Okay.
So do I detect any of them?
Um, you detect one kinfolk hanging on the side of the train. One well, Garu, which is yeah the guy with the hat on, singing songs and at this point drawing symbols on these people. And then there's a big question: Do they also does your gifts also detect people who are in cover or who are hidden, who you haven't spotted yet?
Let me check. I can. The Guru can spell Kinfolk or a fellow wolf automatically in all other cases. The player must roll Possession plus Fire or Urge difficulty 6. 1 success will identify normal human or animal. 2 successes will detect a vampire, changeling, human, demon, mummy, or Thera. Oh, so I need a success to detect humans. That's my bad. 4 successes sniffs out mages, ghouls, and formals. The imbued registers. It doesn't say so. Um,
Okay. Then
so
you will smell, because it's based on scent, right? Because you will smell it. You will smell that there is another werewolf somewhere, but you can't really point out where they are. You just know that there's someone else in the vicinity that is a werewolf.
okay.
That
it's
is
right
looking.
behind you. Oh no, it's Sam.
Yeah, of course you smell two more werewolves next to you.
Okay, yeah, Jacob will just kind of say as quietly as can be, second dwarf in the area, stay sharp. He's not the only one.
Good to know. Can I shoot him now?
Go ahead.
Yeah, and Kolya's gonna shoot while aiming at this
Fire.
guy's head. Do I
Yeah,
get
you
the
have.
lower difficulty because I spend time aiming?
Um, yes, sure. You have a surprise round, so go ahead. Basically, you can all do a surprise action if you want to, or you can just, you know, fire the gun.
I'm gonna fire my gun.
You're gonna fire your gun.
What
Yes.
difficulty?
Um.
Technically, it says it goes down by 1 for each round you spend
Yeah.
aiming, so it's
Yeah.
up to you.
And you can only
So
aim a number of turns equal to your um, either perception or I think it's perception.
I've got perception 3.
okay, and you were aiming for his head, right?
Yep.
So that's standard difficulty 8. So make it difficulty 6 by now. Like
Mm. 3 successes.
very well. Roll your damage.
Okay, so it's 2 plus heavy pistol does 5 damage, so 7 dice. Please tell me a one shot here. 3
What?
successes to the head.
That's to the head. That's not a one shot, but he's definitely not going to be happy. Okay. Then I guess we're gonna roll initiative now. As this guy, there's like silence. This guy's humming, and then you hear like a
Boom!
yeah, boom that echoes in the tunnels. And I mean, he will definitely fall down because he did not see this coming. He did not know that this was gonna happen. All of a sudden there's a huge gap in his head. He goes down, and we're gonna roll initiative.
Here we go.
Sorry. Oh shit! Can you hear me?
13. Yeah.
Wow.
There we go. Does Sam get a surprise action?
Oh yes, of course. If either of you wanted to, because you guys didn't speak up anymore. I presumed you didn't. Let's finish the initiative, and then you can make your surprise action before we actually head into initiative.
Sure.
Cool.
Sorry again. Technical difficulties.
It's cool. It can happen.
Jacob has 14.
Four is an R.
It really wants to be an A.
Ah.
Yeah, for real.
For play.
Lol. Okay. Um, Lupo, Chris, could you please put your initiative in the? Oh wait, you did it. Sorry, Lupo. No, I meant Robbie, Chris. Thank you. If you would be so kind to put your initiative in the chat, would be very much appreciated. Okay. So, Sam, you still wanted to do a surprise action?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah. With everyone jumping out and stuff, he would follow the wild.
That is more than fine. Yeah. There's a loud
Mm-hmm.
bang, and then there's Sam who's like, "Oh!" or something like that. You probably do it better than I do.
Oh yeah, Jacob.
So Sam, please roll.
I believe it is stamina, empathy, difficulty. I don't remember the difficulty.
Let me see. Oh, that's the wrong book. It's the right book. Where am I in the book? Auspices. Okay. Ooh, my book starts to slow down. What auspice? Oh, I'm at the Arun. No, I do not. Let me see. Call of the Wild, level 1. Stamina, empathy. Number of successes determines how far away the call can be heard. Double the normal rate for each success. And how stirring it is to those who hear it. This gift should be used in conjunction with one of the other Garu howls, blah blah blah. Storyteller determines the effect as appropriate to the purpose. Nah, that doesn't say anything yet. Doesn't say anything about the difficulty. So I guess it's just standard diff.
Okie doke. So that is going to be. Ready. That's 2, 1.
Oof. All at once.
Yeah. One success. Sam's just gonna howl out. Big mistake. It's time for Elvis to leave the building.
Okay. You can all get one rage.
Neat.
extra.
Hmm.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, and then we head into initiative, unless Chris wanted to do a surprise action.
No, he's just going to announce himself to the to the
Fear me, losers.
to
Okay.
the guy drawing horrible symbols on these innocent victims.
Knock, knock, knock. Hello, it's your friendly neighborhood, Jacob Clay, police
Yes.
captain.
He
Yes,
just
I'm here to
walks
kill
into
you.
the cramped train, just kind of
This guy's on the outside of the train,
Oh, that
so
makes this easier. Then he just
Mhm.
walks straight out to him full Krenos of a clave and just goes Jamie Jackson.
boy. Okay, this guy is on the floor right now. I'm clutching his head because he didn't see this coming. And it is your turn. He is still in Homid because it's not his action yet.
Who's? Oh, it's actually my turn.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit! Sorry, I thought Collier was
No.
going before me.
No.
Because he got such a better roll. Yeah. In which case, I'll I will. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll just kill him.
Yeah, you can make an attack against him.
I don't know what else I do.
Man,
He's
you
just
weren't lying about
there.
this lack of plans.
Pardon?
That was a bad joke. Bad joke.
Thank you. It's fine. I will just stab him with my stabby sword.
Okay. You can have a -2 diff for him being on the ground.
That's difficulty free.
Mhm.
I get 7 successes.
Okay.
Stealing my kill again.
He's definitely kill stealing. Yeah.
I'm kind of kill stealing. I feel like this guy could go down in a single hit. But hey, I mean, you're the guy who put him in this position. You can be proud, right?
And let's not forget, the first of the kill goes the highest in the station.
Oh yeah, I
The
can use that
first
against
share
you.
of the kill. Share of the kill.
Hey, you had your share. You shot him in the head.
Oh.
Okay, it's 8 plus 2 is 10. Plus. Yeah, it's 8. 8 is my strength, plus 2 from the sword, plus. I've got 7 successes, so plus 6.
Mhm.
16 dice. Okay, I do 8 aggravated, silver aggravated damage, although if he's Homid, he can, in theory, soak that if he can soak the egg.
He's in Homid. He can't soak the egg.
Oh, he just dies.
He dies. Tell me how you kill it. Make it nice.
Oh,
Or not.
really? I mean, because the veil's of some importance here, really.
What? 8.
What?
8 ag. I kill him. I kill him.
Actually, well, I
Unless he
guess
can
we
soak the
can
egg.
actually
Make it nice. Oh well.
We can dispose of the body. It's fine. So yeah, he's on the ground. Jacob just kind of comes in with that old-fashioned medieval sword execute with the sword. You know, he holds the handle with both his hands, lifts up the sword, overhand strike down on him, stabs him clean through the chest. Single strike. Cleanly pulls the clave out, and he is killed instantly via a blow to the heart. Clean and surgical.
Most people would hardly call a sword surgical, but meh.
I tend to agree there.
10 dice.
Behold the glory of cardiac amputation.
Yep. Cardiac amputation at its finest. Surgeons.
So,
witnessing.
Kolya, what you doing, buddy?
I ain't doing shit, because he just killed my target.
Holding your action?
Holding my action.
Holding your action. Okay.
And do I need to spend rage now for the rage actions, or
I mean, you can do it during your action, but you can spend it if you want to now. If you state it now, that's fine.
okay, I'll spend the rage.
Okay. Then next up,
Surprise bad guy.
surprise bad guy. Yes, I need to check the stats for surprise bad guy. Since I'm rolling on my phone, it's gonna take just a second. Because I don't want to risk my computer freezing while I'm seeing. Okay. Dex. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember.
While that's happening, Jacob will say, "Stay alert. There's still another one out there."
And he's got a gun!
And he's got a gun.
And he's got a gun.
So that's what was his strength? Plus. Mm. Mm-hmm. Jacob soaked me too lethal. It's really not that great.
Watch me fail this roll. It will be really funny. I like to keep expectations low here. It will Ridge Cross New York. Ah! Told
Wow.
ya! Told ya! Called it!
You know what? I don't want to hear it. All these years under reindeer, I don't want to hear it.
I feel like my
So-
curmudgeon nature comes through here. I gain willpower.
No. So sorry. So yeah, as Jacob finishes his skill and this is just standing up, he feels a piercing pain in his shoulder
Ow.
as a bullet hit him.
Ow.
And yeah, there's this guy who is standing somewhat in the shadows and who is now yeah, standing there, gun in his hand and looking rather angry because he just killed his backmate. Sam! Or unless Kolya wants to take his action now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pull a Hail Mary here, see if it works, and try to shoot the gun out of his hand.
Whoa, okay, check.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be fucking diff 11, but
No, I think that's still only diff 8 because I don't think you can go above +2 difficulties with guns. Looking at Robbie here, who has more experience with guns in World of Darkness than I have.
I'm sorry, what was it?
Shoot a gun out of someone's hand. Is that a +2 difficulty or +3?
It might be a plus because you get a +2 for shooting for the head.
Yeah.
It is a smaller target, and I know to kneecap is a precise, and a fist is roughly the size of a kneecap, a little bit bigger, but
Okay, then
if,
it's
if I,
+3.
if I
So diff 9.
okay. With my amazing shooting rolls,
You got this. You got this.
dexterity,
And this guy was spending a rage, by the way, of course.
firearms. Diff 9.
Mm-hmm.
Can I spend the willpower?
No,
Fuck it. Okay, this is gonna go badly.
it's combat.
That is a botch.
Yep. So you try to aim for his hand as he starts lowering the gun. And instead of his hand, you shoot one of the captives who has been hung up at the train that he's standing next to.
Hey, it's dark. Tough luck. People die. Collateral damage happens.
Figured you'd think about it that way, but yeah. So you shoot down one of the hostages. They don't move anymore. He doesn't move anymore. Sam. Wait, let me actually grab the guy. This is the guy you're fighting now.
Oh, I know this fucker. I want this fucker dead.
I figured you would.
I want this fucker big dead. Actually, Jacob would recognize. No, because
No,
I
think
didn't
I
chase him. Yeah, you would recognize him because Gotham showed you the guy's face through the
Oh
pack
yeah,
knife.
he did. Yeah, I recognize this bitch. Oh yeah, go kill him.
Sorry, what I miss?
It's your turn. And
Yeah,
they
we don't
recognize
know
your
the other
face.
guy.
Oh, so it's this dude with a gun. He's totes in
Yep.
Hamid, and
He still is, yeah.
Captain Clay just said, "Go kill this bitch."
Hmm.
Mm,
Murderize him.
get ready to get not impressed.
Aww.
You're a galliard. Should be half
Yeah.
decent at combat.
No, common misconception. Sam's going to spend 2 rage for extra actions, and then try to claw at him. Real good.
Okay.
Can he get to him with his movement?
I'd say you will need 1 turn so you can hit him in your rage actions.
Okay, yeah, he'll take his base turn to do that, and then act on his rage actions.
Okay, rage. Who spends?
I spent 1.
Yes. So you're first.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at this guy. Not trying to do any Hail Marys because let's not push our luck anymore. So I'm gonna aim for him, probably his chest, like the biggest exposed part of his body, biggest
Mhm.
target. Okay. So Div 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see where this goes. 2 successes.
Okay.
So that is 1 plus.
Bless you,
That-
Jesus. Whoa.
1 plus. That's 6 dice. 5
Wow.
successes on my damage roll.
Okay.
Doing the shooty.
Guy takes 5 damage. This guy.
Kill him.
Did he spend rage?
Yeah, he spent rage 1. So
Shit.
he'll use his rage action to get into Krenos. And will hide behind the train cart from the shooter because he doesn't like being shot. It's different when you do the shooting, you know.
On Sam's rage action, he pops from around the train, gives him the business. Surprise! Yeah.
Okay.
I bet you didn't think you'd be dealing with me today.
Do your thing.
What?
Wow.
Pretty solid roll.
Sam is becoming a murder hobo.
Shit. So it's gonna be
Murder nerd.
yeah.
Finally. Aw.
Prepare for nerder.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a terrible pun.
Or we can
Oh,
just call
shit.
him Murd.
Murd. Oh.
Murder nerd.
It's 6 plus. Oh wow. This is probably the most damage I'm gonna do. Ever. Yeah.
Or not.
Soak 1, ass clown.
He does.
Shit.
But who spent 2 rage? Who did?
Sam.
Who
This
did?
motherfucker.
You did. All right. This guy can't.
Hit that 1-2 punch. Nope.
Okay. Okay, top of the round.
Please get in front of me.
Jacob. This guy is behind the train from you, so you would need to spend an action to get there.
Cool. I'll spend the rage and barrel towards him.
Okay.
How many rage?
Just yeah, I'll spend 2.
Okay.
I also regain. No, I have to roll for lethal if I
Yep.
recall. Bashing is automatic, but
Yep.
lethal. So I will roll for that. It's just
Please do.
stamina.
Stamina Primal Urge.
Okay.
It's difficulty 8.
I do heal 1 of the damage.
You heal 1 of the damage. Yes. Kolya, what are you doing?
Spending 1 rage, bolting towards this guy.
Okay. Now this guy is also gonna try and regain some.
Please bodge. If there is any god out there, please bodge.
Nope.
Definitive proof we are godless.
Praise Darwin.
Yeah, there's a person in front of him. So he's going to do his attack.
Nice knowing you.
It's been fun.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nah. You're in Queenos, you can do that. So 4 is 3 carryover plus that plus 2. Okay.
Wait,
This was the 2-hit roll, not the damage roll yet.
what was the roll before that?
That was his primal urge roll to get 1 of the egg back.
Oh,
Oh wait, but I did forget. Sorry, I did forget to take off wound penalties. So give me a moment, because he was at 5 with a primal urge. He would have had to lose 4 dice, which would have
So he
still
loses
given
2
him
successes.
success. So that's fine. And for the 2 hits, would have lost 1 of the successes. Right? Yeah. 2 egg, please.
Taking it.
Like a boss.
And this guy will spend a rage. Well, it is Sam.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I'm gonna. God, what would Sam do? Oh, you hit me. No.
You motherfucker, this was
Why
a
would you
new
do
shit.
that?
This is a Giorgio shirt that I bought from Walmart.
It cost me the whole of $3.
It's not about the money. This shirt holds precious memories. They cannot be restored.
I've baked in this shirt.
He lost his
Um,
virginity in this shirt.
We haven't gotten that far yet.
Yes.
But
Everyone
The
wants
next-
that renowned for mating, so go ahead.
next big plot.
Let's
The
get
separate
serenade.
thing. Yeah. No, so he's gonna spend 2 rage and make an attack. For the record, I'm down to 2 now, or no, 3 now, because I took damage, entered combat, and rolled a Call of the Wild, and everybody got 1.
Yeah.
So down to 3. Yeah, and here's an attack. Fingers crossed.
Bring it.
3 successes.
Nice. You're on the roll, except when it comes to soaking, but
We can
Yeah.
heal him.
3 ag.
cool. Yeah, healed. Wow. That's a good roll. Okay. Rage actions. Jacob?
Cool. I've spent my main action moving to the guy, so can I hit him now?
Yes, you can hit him now.
Neat. How do I get a flanking bonus?
No. You did not say to go in flanking position. No.
I get 4
You
success.
didn't need one either.
No, I don't. Not with the clave, Jesus.
He's gonna kill still again.
Yeah, I am.
That's okay. Steal it. Steal the kill.
Okay, so 8. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus
Mhm.
3 isn't actually an overwhelming amount of dice considering the difficulty of this roll.
13
And
D0.
dice roll
You know,
three-
Hun, you won't hit anything on D0.
like just all the zeros. Oh, it doesn't like me. It's not liking me today. Psychic, come on.
You broke it.
Psychic. Psychic, be nice.
See if it
No
works.
bully. I mean, I know I'm bully, but oh, I
there
did
you
no.
go.
Wow. I did no damage with that dice roll.
Nope.
No
Fuck.
damage at all.
Impressive.
13
Yeah,
degrees
got
of botch.
13
Karma is a
dice.
bitch.
Yeah, I got 5 ones. And 13
Okay.
zeros.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing I see the guy.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Judging the fact that he's in Krenos, and how far am I from him?
I mean, did you go to a place where you could like shoot him, or did you go into slashy mode?
I'm not going into slashy mode. I'm going into slashy range because I'm hoping that within slashy range, shooting him in the head is not gonna be that hard. Since
Okay,
I'm
so
like
you're
at arm's length.
basically yeah. I mean, you can definitely try and do that.
And how difficult would it be to shoot this guy? Like,
If you're like in close combat with him, take a -2.
so that would be difficulty
4.
6 for a
6 for a headshot.
6 for a headshot.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, I'm spilling his brains.
Please do.
If it doesn't soak, it's not my fault. I don't have silver ammo. 3
Yeah, that I can't do for you.
successes. So that's 2 plus 5, 7.
Plus an additional 2 for targeted head. Or 2 or 3, is it? I think it's 2.
2.
You add dice for shooting to the head.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a +2 difficulty, so you added +2. Actually,
And
I don't know if it works. No, just take it. It's fine. I
so
thought
do
there
I
was
add a few dice or not?
Yes, add it. But I
Sorry.
thought it didn't work with shooting, but it's fine. Like add it for now.
Yeah, sorry. As per the as per the combat doc,
Oh, okay.
it's kind of the whole purpose of aiming for the head.
Mm-hmm.
4 successes. Please tell me
Okay.
he's dead.
He soaks 3 of them. He's not dead.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's so hard to get a kill here.
Yep.
And hit
Come on,
somebody.
you're busy like this is the second round. It's one guy.
Oh, cool.
So
Jacob's
now
gonna
it
kill us
is. No, it's not Jacob's turn yet.
It's Sam's turn.
It is not
No.
Sam's turn either.
Oh, no, it's surprise hobo.
Yep. And I'm just trying to calculate how many dice I have right now. So it's. Well, he doesn't have a lot of dice, but he will definitely go for the easiest target,
Shit.
which is not Sam. 2 successes. Cool, yeah, 2 ag.
Yay. I'm in Hamid, I can't even soak that.
I know.
Tough luck.
That's why I asked.
Sam.
Since he's kind of oh no, wait, he was at point blank. Yeah, so we don't have flank or back, do we?
No.
Gotcha.
Unless you want to move into one of the positions. That's fine.
Am I able to do that in my route?
Yeah, you can. You can definitely flank him. You can't get to his back because basically he has his back against the subway cart, train, whatever.
That's fine. So yeah, I'll get him from the side. What is a flank? Grant me again.
-1. Because back was
-1.
-2.
So I'm gonna hit him.
Hit him good.
Nice.
Wow.
Full house, flush, straight.
I mean, Jacob, I see where your successes went.
Oh, hey, great
Hey,
job.
as long as we have the same target, it doesn't matter who gets it.
Mm.
You guys have earned a kill.
Whoa.
You guys have definitely earned it.
Okay, he soaks 3. You do 7. He was at 5. So the 4 and 5 is 9. He is going into rage heal. He needs to get let me see, he's in 9. He needs to get at least 2 successes on this or he's dead.
3.
He doesn't. Sam, how do you kill your first BSD?
I think that might be the first thing I've ever killed.
I think so too.
We're popping a cherry here.
Hey, you're actually a Garu now.
Oh shit. Yeah, Sam sees Coley getting attacked and not on my watch. And leans over Wolverine style, fangs bared. And
I'm getting
buries,
saved by the nerd.
buries his claws into old Duder's neck. Big spray of blood. Everybody gets hit.
All right, and this guy, his eyes pop wide. He looks incredulous at Sam, and whispers, "You," and poof, goes down.
I'm guessing we're off of initiative.
Unless you want to roleplay in initiative.
So everybody has a chance to speak. Yeah, Kolya's gonna take a step back, get into cover, shift into Glabro in order to heal. Because 2 egg hurts.
Yep.
Do I need to roll something or?
I mean, you can give me 2 primal urge rolls, or you can just say, like, you stay in Glabro for a while, it bleeds off.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah, I think you kill 1 egg a day.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to speed that up.
Okay. I mean, you can always go to the Sept and then have a Gaia's Breath from the armory.
Yeah, because for all we know, those 2 are the only ones here.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Okay, so primal urge with what?
Stamina. Difficulty 8.
Stamina, primal urge. It's gonna go badly. I botch.
Then you can't use it for the rest of the scene.
Maybe. I'm
Okay.
feeling that the spirits are not agreeing with him. He's gonna shift back to Hamid because there's no point.
All right.
So there's the 3 of you. There's a train with people in it and people tied up around it. If you look into a corner, like especially since you're now standing at the back of this cart, you can also see a pile of bodies.
Quick question, Sas. Does after we kill both of these, do they shift to something else or do they stay human?
That is a good question because I do believe. Yeah, no, yeah, I did because I was like, I knew I made one of them another breed, and yeah, the guy you killed last, the kill of Sam, shifts into Krynos.
Kolya looks at Jacob and points at the Krynos body and says, "Do you want me to take care of that fast?"
I appreciate it, thanks.
And Kolya is going to pull back his sleeves, put his hands on this Metis body, and chant the song of the true form, and spend one gnosis, which is also known as performing the last blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So last blessing would be, let's see. Do you want me to roll for it?
Rituals.
It's a mystic right now.
Death.
Death right, yeah. Yes, please.
That
So
would be
it's
charisma rituals, and your difficulty is 8 minus your rank.
So 7.
charisma rituals div 7. This is gonna go fun. Um Can I spend the willpower on this?
Yes.
It's good that I spend the willpower.
Mm-hmm. So, what form do you want him to be? I
It,
don't think I need to ask, but you know.
it doesn't boil down to what form I want him to be. It boils down to, let me just read this again.
Just the form that he preferred.
Yeah. So Hamid or Wolf, your call.
I'm just gonna call Hamid for now.
Okay.
I'm not in the mood to like make this even nastier and be like, but he really wanted to be a Krynos.
He loved being a menace.
Yeah.
No, it says it has to be either or. Like
Uh,
if you when it's
it's
specifically built to say to preserve
hmm
to preserve the veil, so it's gonna be
Veil. Yeah, I
human or
know.
wolf.
No, he turns into the male. Yeah,
The male
that's
human.
optional. Male human. Yeah. So, yeah, you have you have like 22 humans, of which 6 are on a pile and are obviously dead. There is 7 of them hanging on the carts of the train, and the rest of them are inside, bound to the chairs there.
We'll need to move the 7 that are tied to the train because they're bleeding into some sort of piping, which looks incredibly suspicious. Other than that,
Does anyone of you have medicine, actually?
I do not.
As far as I know, no. But let me double check. Nope.
Okay.
Because medicine's for quitters.
Sam?
You're right. I don't have medicine either. An investigation, would that
Okay.
could have been a higher diff or whatever?
Yeah, you can roll me either alertness or investigation. I'd say investigation at div 7, alertness at div 8.
You said it was perception for both of those, yeah?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Of course, all of you can make that roll.
Okay, so perception, investigation. I've got no investigation or perception.
Or perception alertness at div 8.
Because this has worked so well for me right now. I get one success, surprisingly.
Okay. Is Jacob still gonna roll, or is he just gonna roll around?
He's gonna roll perception investigation.
Okay, Div 7.
There was a pause.
5.
Oh wow. Okay. So Sam looks around, doesn't notice really anything particularly weird. Kolya, you notice that the blood that's dripping into these drains that go into a pipe look. It looks definitely a lot darker than you would expect blood to look. You have had a lifestyle in which you've encountered blood numerous times, and it's not as dark as this. Jacob, the look and the smell of that blood is definitely off. Again, the sweet rotting scent is definitely tied to this blood specifically. Um, it's dripping from these humans, which basically means that it's their blood that is. It seems to be that this rotting scent is something that comes from their blood.
Oh god.
Yeah.
This place needs to be cleansed dry. Cleansed fast.
Ah, fuck. Where are our 2 kinfolk?
You find one of them hanging on the cart. Or did I say it was in the cart? I said it was in the cart.
There's a pile of dead bodies.
Yeah,
Is what?
that's where you find the other one.
Oh shit. Jacob will consider for a moment because he has a stick, but not the water.
Kolya looks at Sam. By the way, is Sam still a Cleath?
I think is he? Or is he Foster now? I can't
So,
remember.
Robbie?
his
Robbie.
headset might be off again. You can definitely do Sandstorm, but yeah, let's just wait for your.
Because Kolya knows that there was a certain Glasswalker Galliard that was handing bottles of water around sipped. So it's like, yeah, you might have one extra.
Oh yeah.
He might have.
If he does, I mean that would help. And I should really have Jacob remind himself to bring a bottle of water wherever he goes.
Mm-hmm.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Fire.
All right.
So-
Sorry about that. He looked at Sam.
Yeah.
He's-
First of all, is he a Foster now or is he still a Cleath?
He's still a Cleath.
Fair enough. So Kolya looks at you and says, weren't you the guy that was handing bottles of water around sipped? Please tell me you've got an extra one that you just happen to forget in your bag.
Will ST allow it?
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
He's the water guy of the sipped. He always has to have water around.
Well, that problem got solved, but yes, I do have one.
We need to clean this place. Clean it fast.
It's not much, but it's what I have.
I don't intend to wash anything with it, but it's appreciated.
Mhm.
Yeah, Kolya takes the bottle and just points it toward Jacob, and we'll hold this position until Chris comes back. Because fuck it, I'm not spending 5 more dots of willpower to clean up your fucking shit.
If we do run out of water, there is some bodily reserve.
Does he actually say this?
Mm-hmm. With a nod, very matter of factly.
Kolya looks at, gives you the side and says, like, I don't think the rite of cleansing works if you piss on them.
The out of character, the rite of cleansing doesn't involve water.
As far as I remember, it involves water as well.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Limited.
look it up now. Yeah, I'm not sure. I always thought it was water and smoke. Yeah, but
I thought it was a burning branch that you smack people with.
ouch.
Not actually smack.
Okay. The most page 2 starts on 203, continues on 204 if you want page references.
Yeah. I see where this went wrong. She must
Okay.
use a branch, preferably willow or birch, dipped in pure water or snow to sprinkle the object or person cleansed.
I do have the branch. I have a dedicated one.
I don't see the smoke here.
No, this is interesting. Oh well, so that's it. You don't need smoke. You just need a branch that's dipped in pure water or snow. Dip.
Evian cleansing again.
Yay!
We need to trademark that.
You roll it now.
Yes.
I will do it until I succeed.
We can we assist? I know in the past there's been
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what do you want us to roll?
Roll me
Witch rituals
your.
different.
Witch
Yeah,
rituals?
that's witch rituals. And for every success you get, Chris gets to add a success to his pool.
let's see. Rite of cleansing is a rite of accord, yes?
Yes.
It's
Cool,
charisma
that is-
rituals then.
Oops. Charisma ritual. Sorry, I just scrolled away from the page that has the nice little table.
You're good.
Okay. Diff 7. I get no successes.
Okay.
I guess this is the situation.
See,
Well,
that
at
is-
at least you don't do harm.
Hey, I think I earned my Boy Scouts badge for cleansing shit.
I think Kolya's just standing there with his arms folded, looking at Jacob. He's like, yes, that's how you do it. Well done. Well done.
You're cleansing it. You're cleansing it. Clean it for Gaia. Get it.
Yeah, he's like spotting Jacob, like, yeah, you can do it. Come on. One more sprinkle. One more sprinkle. I know you have it in it.
Shake it out of the branch. Get it on it. No, 2 successes.
Okay, Jacob can add 2 dice to his pool.
Yay! Okay. I get the success because Diff 7 is the worst apparently for cleansing rolls.
I mean, it's sorta cleansed.
Is it it's enough? Come
It's
on!
not enough, dude.
Oh my god! Okay, I'll do it again. I'll spend a willpower.
I'll help again.
Okay,
I
yeah,
help.
sure.
Do you want me to roll again or keep it?
Can all help again. Whatever you want, dude. If you think you can get more than 2 successes, then otherwise
I
I'm
get
fine
2
with just.
successes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the 2. I'm not gonna flirt with disaster.
Okay. So that's
4
4 extra
dice.
dice.
nice. And I spend a willpower, which takes me down to 5 this scene. And I get wow. Okay. I get 7 successes this time.
Okay, yeah, okay. This place is clean now.
It's like it just starts to trickle out, and then the second lap around, it just bursts into a volcano of fumigation.
Yeah, you definitely see poisonous fumes kind of rising above the cart now. People are starting to scream because it feels like their blood, like their veins are set on fire. Some people start to pass out. Uh, let me actually see. Odds or evens? Who have I not asked odds or evens yet?
You haven't
Me?
asked. Yeah, you haven't asked Kolya yet.
Okay, odds or evens?
Oh, Kolya's an odd guy, so I'm gonna go with odds.
Okay. Let's see. Oh wait, I did this wrong. My bad.
Can I pick?
It's getting late. It's odd.
Yeah.
No one dies.
See, I killed one, but I saved the rest.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. From the 6 people that were hanging on the cart, one of them is definitely dead by gunshot. If you start to remove these people from the cart, they're hung onto the carts by flesh hooks.
Hmm.
Glorious. Too late to black dog it now, so you're just gonna have to grit your teeth, guys.
It's okay. Yeah. We'll do that. And before they were, it was declared that they were human. Yeah.
Yeah, all of them are human. There's one kinfolk inside the cart, bound to one of the chairs.
Alrighty. Sam's gonna look to Jacob for specific directions.
What was Sam looking to do?
There are human survivors, and there is one kinfolk on the inside. Yeah. Sam's looking where to go. Where do you want to lead, leader?
I can call this one in within a few minutes, and then I can get our kinfolk back to us and get him escorted to a safe location.
Or maybe a hospital.
Or I mean that's what I mean. The hospital, safe location, like places where people are prevented from dying.
Where the human theurges can do their shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, first question. Let's see if I need to spend something for not Breath of Gaia. What am I looking for?
Mother's touch.
For Mother's Touch.
Yes,
Yeah, I have to spend Gnosis. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the Gnosis to spare.
Terrible.
Okay, so do you guys want to end it here with calling in the cops?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll probably ensure that Collier and Sam get away from this particular situation, and we'll deal with the corpses by Collier can probably put some. No, because they can match the rifling of a bullet to my gun, so I'll need to put a bullet in them. We'll make it work. Jacob's good at this.
We both walk out of there in Ahmed with 2 egg like visibly showing on us like, oh, it's horrible in there. Help me, police officers, help me out. And then we just walk away.
Yeah,
a man impersonating a police officer shot us.
Kolia, the moment he reaches Sept, he's gonna yell out to the first guardian available, even though technically both him and Sam are guardians, but let's not split hairs here, to get both of them cleansed and healed up.
Sure. Done. And with that, I'm gonna end the scene here. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching.
Thank you, ST, for hosting.
Oh, well, you're welcome. And we'll see you again on another episode of Living World of Darkness and Rage Across New York.
You need to push the button, Chris.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.